Guys, Sultan of Sokoto don send warning give Nigeria government concerning the release of Nnamdi Kanu. As you all know, guys, today will be 20th when they talk say they go protest. Many youth don dey streets. Despite say police don dey throw tear gas give them, they talk say they no go enter house, say enough is enough, say they must release Nnamdi Kanu. Guys, make una just watch this video, and after watching, feel free to drop your opinion. And I beg, if you never subscribe to this channel, subscribe, make you for the get our updates. Subscription are free.
The Sultan of Sokoto have just cautioned Yoruba elders and political leaders against provoking tensions with the Igbo people, reminding them of the resilience and strength the Igbo demonstrated during the Nigeria Civil War. According to the Sultan of Sokoto, it is misleading to claim that the Nigeria won the Biafra War purely by its own strength. Listen, Nigeria did not fight the Igbos alone. British, America, and 5 other world powers joined forces to suppress the Igbos. The Sultan of Sokoto won. The Sultan said, on the Igbos' whole, no African nation could have defeated the Igbos in battle. These are people born to fight and survive. The Sultan emphasized that the Igbos' ability to sustain a full-scale war for nearly 3 years, 1967 to 1970, despite international blockade and limited resources, remain unmatched in Africa history. The Sultan of Sokoto added that no nations in Africa has ever held out for 3 years under such pressure and isolation. He added, that's why it sounds almost laughable when anyone talks about going to war with the Igbos today. Even during the darkest days of the war, there were moments the world thought that the Biafra would win. They were that determined. The Sultan of Sokoto has cautioned the Nigeria government and those of them in leaders in authority, thinking that they can go into war with the Igbo people at this time, 2025, and those planning it to rethink for the second time, because it is impossible. It is impossible. I repeat on my own. It is impossible. I don't think any African country can go into that same war with the Igbo people as of today.
Nigeria Security Agency, Nigeria Law Enforcement Agency, those that are constantly being used as an attack dogs against innocent citizens of Nigeria whenever they intend to be on the street or whenever they are on the street to complain, to express their grievance and disagreement with governors. Whenever you are deployed to do a thing like this, always remember that the protester are only the protesters you've been asked to go and stop, to go and tear gas, to go and fire live ammunition are not only protesting for themselves, but you, the security agency inclusive. Are you being taken care of? The answer is no. How is your welfare during and after service? Very, very bad. Only the organs at the top, I mean within the uniform service, only the organs at the top who are already part of the politicians take home good pay while in office and after office. But those are never the people that are on the street stopping protesters. So you that is being used whenever you are being sent, in as much as I understand that you are meant to obey last command, but that does not forbid you from applying your Akonuche, your number 6, I mean your Iroro. It doesn't stop you. We all heard what recently happened in Madagascar. The people hit the street to express their grievance and displeasure over the misrule of the government. The army, the soldiers of Madagascar was sent to go after the protesters. But the soldiers went out there, having been part of the country, they knew exactly how terrible things were. They refused to obey the government. They dropped their arms, pick up flag, and joined the protesters to call for a better Madagascar. Today they have it. Today they have it. Madagascar obviously is better off, or will be better off any moment from now, because a new man is in charge. When I even listened to the man speak, I was like, wow, these are the kind of people we need in Africa countries. So if those soldiers has carried out the wish of the government to go after the protesters, in as much as I know that a determined protesters will still defy the odd against the soldiers. But they never did. What if they have succeeded in stopping those protesters? Madagascar will still be in the mess that it is till now. So liberation of a nation will require everybody to put their hand on deck. So if you are a soldier, if you are a policeman, if you are an Air Force, you are a DSS, I have no problem with you obeying orders. But apply your own sense. Your own future is also being fought for by these protesters. So why the tear gas? Is it not recently we saw Nigerian retired policemen also protesting for a poor retirement package? But when they were in office, they also were being used to stop protest for a better Nigeria. So you that is there now that is still on uniform, it's a matter of you retire today, you join those retired police officers tomorrow to start protesting against the bad governance that you are defending today. Think about this and always use your sense. Not every time the protester hit the street, you'll be set to shoot tear gas. There are some overzealous one I know that extraordinarily want to please their paymaster, their slave master. When they ask you to fire one tear gas, you go there and fire 10. You want to overdo. I know there are many like that. Why there are still few, I've seen some engaging the protester with a peaceful and well-mannered conversation. I've seen quite some. So not everybody on the feed trying to stop the protest are bad. I mean, the law enforcement agency, but there are demons among them who, when even told not to fire, will go there and be firing. So please, this is a candid one to the uniform men. You are not exempted from the bad government of Nigeria. While you are in service, you are on the receiving end. When you leave service, you feel it hot. Is it the soldiers that is being sacrificed in the name of sending them to fight Boko Haram? The same Boko Haram that the government knows too well that they do not intend to defeat. They will just send our soldiers unarmed, sacrifice our brothers, our husbands, our uncles, our fathers for nothing. Then they send you after a protester that is protesting against an act like that, and you are out there firing. They do you. No, they do you. Please, I just hope this video gets to this overzealous security agency. Help me share this video. Make sure it gets to them. Please. And don't fail to comment your thoughts and opinion. See you in my next video.
In fact, if anything should happen to Nnamdi Kanu now, we should blame Sowore. Because,
really?
Yes.
You don't think his intentions are no?
He is the one who told us that the government have already taken a position to convict Nnamdi Kanu before you can now be talking of a political solution and all that. He said it himself. And so when you know about this, why are you doing what you are doing? I have never seen government in the world who was forced to do certain things. You don't force government to do things. You don't.
What do you mean you don't force government?
You don't force government to listen to you or to take a position and all that.
When it comes to fighting for rights of individuals.
No. This is not the way to do it. The courts are there if it is fighting for your rights. But to force government and say, I want this person released today or else the country will burn. No government will listen to you. No, it has never happened, and it will not happen under Tinubu. That I was telling this man, look, stop this pranks you are playing. It's pranks as far as I'm concerned, because he knows very well that this protest will not yield any fruit. The effort the Igbos have been making would have been more plausible if it was allowed to say through. But to Sowore have carried his useful exuberance and rascality to go and spoil our show. Because that's what he's doing now. No government will listen to him with the way he's going about this thing. No government.
What are we asking? Nnamdi Kanu! Nnamdi Kanu! Nnamdi Kanu! Nnamdi Kanu! Nnamdi Kanu! What are we asking? Nnamdi Kanu! Nnamdi Kanu!
Guys, you see many Nigeria youth when really turn up today for Nnamdi Kanu. From different states, protests they go on, and it shows say wetin Nigeria government dey do so e no good at all, and right now they have no choice than to release him because of the way people take full street. And I believe say this protest go really bring positive change come Nigeria. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.